It's one small step for mankind, but one giant step for a landscaper. This front yard looks like a moonscape, not a landscape. So we need to clean it up so it matches this beautiful house. But I know the homeowners have got some specific needs, so we need to get the practical right and the pretty right. Jen runs a small business from home, but there's one problem. Their street is strictly no parking, which is a real headache when her clients arrive. What do you do for a living?
Just a couple of days a week, I do some dog grooming.
Danny, dog groomer. Do you hear that? I'll tell you what, I'll look after the garden if you look after Danny.
Absolutely.
Now, your front yard, I love what you've done with it.
Yes, it's tragic, isn't it?
No, it's really good. And well designed too. Like, your driveway is about 5 centimetres wider than your average car.
Yeah.
So that means you open the door on this side and you're up against the fence, and you open the door on that side and you're straight onto the muddy pebbles.
I know, yes. Yes, it's really not a bit bodgy.
The house presents really well. It's just getting to it.
Yeah.
I think we need to tie everything together. So the surface up there, we put down here, we jazz this up, and then we give you a garden. At the moment, you've got a Buxus hedge. That's about the only thing that's worth saving. Well, you tackle Danny.
OK.
I'll tackle the garden. They'll probably take about the same amount of time.
Oh, you think?
Everything's going from this front landing. We're going to repave it and tile it. But rather than throw the baby out with the bathwater, I'm going to save these plants. Now, these are called Roea. There's 2 bunches, one here and one there. But if I pull it apart, each one of these individually in a 6-inch pot with some soil would cost you about $6 or $7. So I figure there's hundreds in there. The old driveway with a car parked in it was about as inviting as a stop sign. So we're adding 1.2 metres to the side of it to make a nice path so everyone can come in with their dog and they can do their business. Well, Jen can do her business on the dogs. I haven't gone mad. The easiest way to marry my new paving into the existing concrete slab is to break one of your pavers. So you can use that straight edge there to run through the sand and give me the level I need across the whole job. Pavers I'm laying are called Eurostone, but I've done something slightly different. I've got 2 different sizes and 3 different colours. There's 400 by 400s and 600 by 400s. It gives me this pattern that's kind of broken up. There's no actual straight lines going towards the house. Provided I keep staggering my joint, it'll be a point of interest. You don't want to have a joint running into another joint into another joint. That'll look like a mistake. And the 3 colours, well, I chose that. So it ties in with the messiness of all the concrete around here. We give that a coat of paint, it'll fade away to nothing, and this will draw your eye, and I think it'll work. Traditionally, you just sweep in washed beach sand. It's fine, it falls into the gaps. You leave it for a few days and they're all full. But I'm using one that's got an additive in it, it's like a pave lock. Now, you need to sweep off the excess and hose it down, and then it starts to set. The reason why I like it is because it sets semi-hard, so ants find it hard to burrow through, so you're not going to end up with loose pavers, and weeds find it hard to get established, and that's a good thing. Off the existing balcony, it's quite a fall here, so I'm going to make it a little bit bigger and safer by putting in a garden bed. I'm going to do brickwork. Now, I've marked out on the concrete where the brick line's going to go, so I don't need to set up a string line. But a tip for someone who wants to lay bricks for the first time and you've never done it, knock your mud up in a wheelbarrow, but then put it on a board like this and just make sure it's workable. You want it to be nice and creamy. You want it to stick to your trowel, but not over sticky. So a little bit of water makes it more pliable. It's easier on your wrist and easier to lay.
I like your wall. Now, Danny looks to be waiting there for me. What would you like me to do with Danny today?
She's going to think it's Christmas Eve if you do something.
That's OK.
She only gets a wash Christmas Eve.
Yeah, well, she can have 2 Christmases this year, can't she?
Are you ready, Dan? tail's going.
Yeah, I can see that.
Are you ready, bud?
I'm ready.
All right,
Okay.
good luck.
Let's go, Dan.
Don't bite her.
Come on.
While I'm working hard, Danny's taking advantage of Jen's services. I hope she's enjoying herself.
Now, I'm doing a little cheat job up the top here. There's nothing structurally wrong with it. I'm just saving a lot of time by leaving the existing pavers. When I render the front there, I'm going to plant that bit out. So it's a bit rough. It doesn't matter. You won't see it. Up here, I've just got a sand cement mix. It's 4-to-1. You can go about as weak as 6-to-1. I'm doing it dry. So the sand was damp. I've mixed it in with the cement, and that'll be enough for the pavers to stick. All I need to do is make sure is the bottom of the paver's damp when I put it down, and it'll be a little bit like tiling rather than paving. Screeded the sand exactly the same I would any other paving job, except for the fact it's got the cement in it. But what I'm doing different here is I'm going to haunch straight underneath rather than cut it away later on. It's important to know where to start so you know how you finish. So I'm going to start at the front here with a full header course and then work my way back towards the house. Working with the existing patio, it's slightly out, so I need to try and hide that, have my cuts at the back. The reason why I put them up against the house is you might be able to hide something with a pot or some furniture. And where the door is, it's on an angle anyway, so you won't notice the cuts. Like I said, I'm definitely no bricklayer. I'm definitely no renderer either, but I'm using synthetic render and it sticks to the bricks beautifully. So it just makes you look a lot more professional. You can throw it on like that, or you can put it on your trowel and move it round. Once you get it roughly right, go over it with a sponge. It looks pretty good. Thanks, Benny. Sometimes when you're landscaping, it's not just one job and then the next. You might have 2 or 3 jobs going at the moment. So I put the render on, waited for it to dry, came back here, tackled the step, got Benny to do the hard stuff, which is the cutting, where you get wet and you've got to use your math. So I'm not real good at either of them, but Bob's your uncle, it fits. When it comes to driveway paint, it's only as good as your preparation. I've had the boys gurney this down and degrease it before, and then I've let it dry, and now I'm going on with specific concrete paint. I think the before and after in this, for the price of the paint, is one of the most dramatic things you can do in a makeover. When it comes to picking your own plants, or when a landscaper's picking them for you, it's important that you know your capabilities, like how much time you want to spend on the garden. So when we pick plants, we pick sensible ones. I've gone for buxus because Exhibit A over here, I know it works. We've got gardenias. If you tip prune them after flowering, they'll come back bigger and better next year, but if you don't, they'll still be okay. And the Loropetalum down the bottom, well, it's got that lovely burgundy colour that ties in with the Rohea that I saved off the front veranda. For the rest of the surrounds, I've gone with Liriope for a couple of reasons. From experience, dogs and hedges don't mix, and they're going to run through those hedges and break plants. Where Liriope, it just bends. And the reason why I put it here, well, it defines the space, and you definitely know it's not a set of stairs. Now, to hide my rough render, I'm going to give it a coat of paint the same as the rest of the house, just so when you look at the overall picture of the house, you don't notice this. By making it a different colour, I draw your eye to it. In time, the Liriope will fill up, be the same height as that wall, and you won't even see it. And for the turf, I'm laying Sir Walter. Now, if you're a dead keen gardener and you love your lawn, like I do, you'll end up with the best lawn on the street. These guys, I'm hoping they fall in love with the garden. But if they don't, all they've got to do is mow it every fortnight in summer, water it when it looks dry, feed it going into spring, and they'll still have a pretty good lawn. Jen! All right.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Is this my yard?
How good is it?
Oh, my God.
Come down and have a look.
I have a real park.
You can get your car in there, your customers, clients can pull up, and they've got a path to walk on.
It's gorgeous. Oh, my God, I can have a garden party.
Nice. You get the dogs done out the back and the ladies can enjoy the front yard.
Yes, I'll give them a cup of coffee while they're waiting.
Speaking of dogs, I have one about this big.
But she's ready to come out.
Oh, I'd love to see her. Oh, Danny. Oh, look. Oh, I don't know, I'm lost for words.
And
Oh,
see,
you've got a little bow.
and the bow matches her pink toenails.
Oh, Danny, what have you done? You're not my big butch little dog anymore. Thank you. I reckon that's a clean swap.
Well, no, that's the least I could do for what you guys have done here. That was much easier compared to what you've done. It's just fantastic. Seriously, I'm just blown away by what my garden now looks like.